Hi, welcome. Welcome to Elite Dangerous Daily. So today I want to go over my construction I'm doing in the second location, second hub for the bridge, because I've done a lot. No, I've done a lot actually. And so far we've built I don't know why they're still out there. Why are they still out there? Anyway, these points are supposed to be gone, but they're still out there. And that's still out there. So I built a security outpost, right? I built a relay, branch beacon, and two agricultural stations orbiting this planet here. Now the Golden Spike basically is a dodec, but it's a refinery economy now, because on the surface I built two refineries and one tech, and then one industrial still remains. So I don't know if I should even bother with the industrial. Maybe I'll break it down and build another high tech. I think maybe that's the way to go, so I can have a dual economy going for the dodec and the T3 that I'm going to build on the surface. And that's something to think about in the next few minutes, because I'm going to actually start constructing, start moving stuff. Now my dodec has stuff on it, so I don't have to travel anymore to my hub to get things, so I can do it all here. So I'm gonna actually probably do, if I think about it better, I'm actually gonna do a high-tech station. Because if you think about it, one is not going to actually manipulate anything, two is. So you're going to have 50-50, 50 tech, 50 refinery. So hopefully I don't fuck up somehow the construction, but let's see. Let us see. Okay. So Elite Dangerous Daily is funded by nothing. We actually don't make any money whatsoever. I'm doing this out of the goodness of my heart. But what I want from you is to subscribe to this channel. Subscribe, check the like button, and leave a message. Okay? And press the notification bell. That would be fantastic. So I did these beacons, a satellite and a communication satellite. And I made a mistake, because this is actually an ice world composed mainly of water ice. This is an icy water world. Icy water world? That makes no sense. In any case, there's one more here. I got, what is this? Terrestrial water world. Okay, so I can build something here. And I got all these things here. I can build stuff. Okay. So I think we're gonna go with that. I'm gonna demolish the industrial and build another scientific. Cancel construction. I don't know if I can cancel it outright, and this will allow me to let's see. Alright, if I cancel this, what happens? Will free up a construction site, allowing you another new construction to be built. You will not be refunded any commodities. Okay, construction will be canceled in 6 days. Oh, that sucks, man, because I thought I can cancel it now. Because I want to free up the spot. Huh. Well, there's other things I need to build anyway, so let's see what we got. Great. No one is on. I feel like I started this channel all over again. I love it. And all because of a few people that piss me off. Let me tell you, it's hard to start a channel. It's hard. It's just like starting a squadron in Elite Dangerous. Very hard to start a squadron. Some people I know want to start a squadron. And the last thing I would do if I was them is start a squadron. No matter who is backing me, no matter who's behind me, no matter what type of character is trying to convince me to do that. Did it cancel? Is it canceling? I don't even know. Confirm cancellation. Confirm. Okay, so I'm canceling it. Alright. But I can't build anything on it. Let's see. Oh. Let's exit and very hard to start a squadron. Very, very hard. You have to find people. And you have to find people you're willing to play with. If you don't know these people that are playing with you, and let me tell you, I've had my dealings with people because I don't know who I'm actually recruiting. They're not my friends per se. They're total strangers, and I keep my peace. And in squadron, I'm pleasant and I'm nice and I'm helpful and all that. But I don't know what kind of people are they until I actually play with them for a little bit. So what's happened is that I recruit some people that are too sensitive. I'm not sensitive. I'm pretty abrasive, and there's another person in squadron that's like me, and maybe sometimes I get abrasive. But these people were overly sensitive, which sucked. It really sucked. Okay, so I can't build anything. Can I build anything on this? It says concurrent construction available 2. So I can still build something on this, right? It says 2, so I can still build something on this. And I got 1 construction point. Okay, so let's see. So the people are overly sensitive. Maybe it's the soy milk that they're drinking. I don't know what it is nowadays that people are overly sensitive, but this is the case. They're sensitive, and sometimes you say things and you just joke around, or you're trying to create humor, right? And they take it literally, like it's for real. So in this case, in squadrons, when you're building a squadron, that's what happens. And sometimes there's people from all over the world. It's like Germany, England, Belgium, Australia, all sorts of places, and you have people playing together. You know, so everyone has different personalities. Okay, I'm back. Okay, OBS is back. Great. Okay, so I'm waiting for my ship, which I actually recalled from those fleet carriers nearby. I could have probably just gone there and gotten it, which is stupid. On my part, I was being lazy. But I want to do two things at once. And where the hell is it? So starting a squadron requires, there's a lot of facets. Man, I thought I recalled it. Okay, let's go get it. Starting a squadron requires a lot of work. It does. And you got to be open to people's personalities. And sometimes, if you know, you come home and you hear whining and whatever, or people are just non-connective. They don't connect with you. They don't want to play. They just want to be by themselves. This game has made people into solo pilots. It should have started as an MMO, but they didn't, and so now the way everyone plays is solo. Not a lot of people playing multiplayer, right? And when they do, they don't know how to handle each other. They don't know how to play with each other. So that's a problem. In any case, starting a squadron is hard. Now, some people want to start a squadron and steal off of other people, which in this case, I think this is what these people are trying to do. And they're going to try to take people from my squadron and bring them over there. Which, if people want to leave my squadron, that's fine. So go ahead. I'm still recruiting. I'm still bringing people on board. The magic formula hasn't been achieved yet. So there will be a solid group of people that play non-stop and are as committed as I am, more or less. But another thing that I don't understand nowadays is the oversensitivity. It's like everyone is incredibly oversensitive. What the hell, man? I mean, what happened to your balls? Did you lose them along the way? In the 60-odd years that you were a human being, did they just drop off? They shrivel up and die? I don't understand. Men are men. I mean, if you're not gonna act like a man, you're gonna act like a woman, then change your sex and call yourself Karen. But I'm highly critical on this because if you're overly sensitive with just small things, and I'm talking small conversations. If you're overly sensitive with small conversations, then Jesus, I can't imagine the way you are in real life with bigger things. What happens if you go to a bar and you're challenged? What happens then? So I'm really not getting this oversensitivity, right? It's maybe I become harder. I'm not sure. I'm dealing with a lot of pain. I'm dealing with a lot of issues. So maybe I become less sensitive. So leave a comment. Tell me what you think, because I really cannot stand. And excuse me for saying, I really can't stand pussies. I really can't. I mean, I can't stand men that can't act like men. And if you got problems with what people say, then challenge them. Okay, don't act like a Karen. But that's where I'm at right now, and I'm kind of dealing with these things because I'm building the channel, I'm building the squadron, and I'm keeping my peace. I'm not stepping on people's toes. If I want to be myself, which I wish I can be myself, I probably would not have people around me at all, because sometimes I may be too abrasive. So that's the situation. So you have to deal with all these personalities, and sometimes you can't, because you end up people end up pushing buttons that you didn't know you had.
Our services are at your disposal.
So let me get a ship. Let me go, and I need to find another location for. So I'm canceling one construction, and I'm gonna build another one, right? Let's see. Where are we going? What are we gonna go and fly in? Okay. So that's the situation. So I have a few friends that actually want to start their own. Well, I don't know how much of friends they are, but they were playmates. They were like playing with me. So they want to start their own squadron. I said, more power to you. I'll help you if you want me to. I don't like to burn bridges. If you're the type of person burn bridge, don't come here. Don't come here, because it's like you play with someone, you spend time with them, they do things for you, and then you take off after you finished using them. Isn't that right, Mr. J? You take off after you use them, and you did. You act like a douchebag. But I was helpful. I did my part to help you out, and you took off with the goods.
You have now departed the no-fire zone.
As for my stream, I don't know where this stream is going. Actually, I want to do like a state of the game kind of. I want to do a state of the game stream or video. You know what? Let me go somewhere else. These guys are in the dark. Are they in the dark? Hey, man. Alright, Bond. But never got. You were just woke up from a dream that was about the opposite of pussification. Never go full juice bag. What the hell is? Oh, I know what you're saying, dude. What is that? What are you talking about?
Frameshift drive charging.
All right, so
4, 3, 2, 1.
anyway, have a good day at work. It was good to see you. Sooner or later, I'll be back in Texas, and I'll be very, very happy. I'll be very, very happy. Oh man, I'm not gonna be able to see this. I'm not gonna be able to see this. It's in the dark. I wanted to be in the same area.
Orbital flight engaged.
Yeah, I'll be on the stream. Yesterday I was a little tired, and kind of decided to give streaming a break for one day. Man, I should have. Anyway, I'm trying to see where I'm at. This is the medical center I built. So it seems that you can build large ones for like 2 green construction points. And they're not that hard to build, they're pretty easy. Yeah, okay, so this is the medical center I built, but it's completely, utterly dark. It's on a mountain, and I can't see crap. I wanted to build it close. This is a very large location, so it's got a command center. Power, like power is part of the command center. Okay. No worries, dude. Don't worry about it. Maybe I'll catch up on a weekend. We can do some questing together.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I want to test out some guns because the actual guns now seem to be a little bit nerfed, so I need to test out some guns. Okay, I'm gonna go to light side since the dark side I already messed up. I can't see anything, so if I waited till tomorrow. I wanted to build everything close by, but I've already built what I need to build on a refinery and whatever.
Orbital flight engaged.
Okay. So I can do 2 constructions. I'm going to do another medical or another tech, high tech. And then, so that'll be 2 techs, 2 refineries. So hopefully it takes on only a dual economy. Or maybe I'll build a smaller tech. So that the refineries can be the major economy for these outposts. I don't know, I'm just experimenting right now because things changed and anything written like Macon's notebook on colonization is out of date. Okay, so we'll plan it out, and if you can make it, that's fine. If you can't, I understand. That's fine too. Look at these jagged edged kind of like mountains over there. It's craziness. I actually want to put it on top of this mountain. Very nice. Okay, so we're gonna do a settlement. And tier 2 is the research, the bio, right? So this is small, medium, and then they have a large. So I really want to go maybe just medium, because this is a lot of work. Oh, this is a medium too, the Aster. This is awesome. This station's great. Now what it gives me is a +1, so that's what I need. I need 6 tier 3s. Now if you go with a large, check this out. Kronos, which is the large one, gives you 2. Okay. It gives you 2, so but this one's easier to build. So we'll build a medium. The Asteria. I like the Asteria. Begin construction. So let's turn this around. Rotate. Put on a mountain. There you are. Right in there. Okay. Cool.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alright. So now everything that I need is really at the station. Everything I need is at the Golden Spike. Well, not everything, most everything. I just had one Panther Clipper. Yes, I just had one Panther Clipper to get from my original system. But majority of the things that I need are going to be here at this station, and I have to take a trip back to my hub to fill out. Which is cool. Very nice. Very nice. You know, this is like the hardest one to actually land in because I can't tell where the port is if I'm doing manual landing on this. I can't tell where it is. Where the actual mail slot is. I have to like look at it a little bit and figure out how to find a mail slot. All right. So last night I did the same thing. I just delivered goods to the station. All right, and activated it from Golden Spike, from the system.
Contact. Docking restraints engaged.
It does look good, man. A lot of work. And when I finish this hub, there'll be 2 on the actual bridge. 2 of 4. So after I finish a third one, which is going to be closer to the neutron star, there'll be one final one. They're all going to have tritium. They're all going to have tritium. So you'll be able to dock your fleet carrier and get tritium from there. And they all have the materials you need to construct. You know, I don't know if they'll have everything, but they'll have majority of the materials you need to construct on and around the bridge. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna get is aluminum because advanced catalyzers are not gonna be here. They're gonna be at a tech station, but we're gonna look for aluminum. There's a lot of things we don't have. I think the advanced catalyzers, tech, auto fabricators. Oh, I forgot. I gotta switch out. No storage ships. Oh my god. Okay. Well, let's recall the big boy. I can have a look around. Because I haven't really looked at the station, by the way. I haven't looked at the station. Humanum? What is that? Humanum? What's humanum? I don't know what you mean, dude. What's humanum? Okay. Nothing's different inside, right? It looks the same as any other station. Ah. Aluminum. No, I have no, there's more than aluminum. Aluminum and steel. Those are two parts, but it's very little. Could be done rather quickly. Let's see if we have anything to buy here. Nope. Just the same old, same old. Okay.
Anything else? You know where to find me.
And we have bartender.
What can I get for you? I need someone with steady nerves and even steadier aim.
Strain of it. I don't know how much more.
I've actually never been in the
You're up for
station.
transport work. I've got something important that
She looks like a normal station. Okay. Let's see what missions we have. Not many. A lot of salvage. Ooh. A lot of salvage. And actually I need some stuff to be done. I need some materials. I need settlement. Let me see. Weapon test data, risk assessments, combat performance. I need 2 of those. Weapon schematic. Combat. There's no, shouldn't be any combat because settlement mask take out Anubis company's personnel. Where? What settlement? At the medical facility. They want me to go and massacre everyone there. Great. How about this one? Ionized gas, weapon schematic. In these hidden caches, these are the perfect location to get weapon schematic, and I need 14 of them. So it's a perfect place. And basically, you don't pick up the Lazarus because then the quest is over. So you basically just go and keep getting as many of the weapon schematics as you need, and then you finish when you have everything you need. But I don't see anything I need here. Yep. Infiltration. Now they changed this. They call it infiltration because they actually used to call it operation. This button they used to call operations, and now they're calling it infiltration. Okay. Ballistic data. Infiltrate. Breach. Medical network. Okay. So we're going to wait on our ship, and then we're going to start hauling. And we should be like a few minutes left.
I'll be over here if you need money in the market. Take all the time you need.
This is something new for me because I basically never hauled from a station that's in orbit already. So this is this is actually brand new. So I kind of actually enjoyed it yesterday. I was enjoying it. It's pretty damn quick. You know, except for the landing and taking off. But it's pretty damn quick. Alright. Cool. So it's Thursday morning in the US. It's going on evening time in Europe, I think. Or was it afternoon in Europe? And then at night in China, in Asia. Okay, so I'm gonna load up on aluminum, deliver it to the outpost, and then just finish as much as I can. And then reassess what I need, and then go back to my hub. This is where I would need a long-range Panther Clipper. You know, like, so I can just fly it there and fly it back. I don't need to take the fleet carrier, but I'm gonna have to take it because my Panther Clipper fleet is a short-range kind of thing. So they actually don't fly.
Landing gear retracted.
Landing coupler disengaged. Watch for oncoming
Beyond the
traffic when
system.
passing through the
So Thank you for joining me. If you're for your first time on the stream, please check the like button. Subscribe and press the notification bell. Leave a comment. I would appreciate that. Gold biological golds installation. Gold biological. Okay. Okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
Ah. Mass luck.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3.
If you want any questions answered, the best way to go is follow the Discord chat link that I have in the description, and then we can chat within the group instead of reading text. That would be by far the best way to go. It's very hard for me to play and read chat. Very hard. And since we have Discord, it's a good thing, so. That's taking a long time. I should have just super cruised.
Orbital flight engaged.
Let's see what we got. You know, I like looking at these after the fact. After you build it, it's like after you lay it down and you build it, it's on top of a mountain. It should look pretty freaking cool, man. This planet has 2 biologicals on it to scan. Bacteria and I forget the second one. The one I really like this tree. It's like a tree, a frozen tree. I think it's cool. It seems like the Dukes of Myken have a pretty good combination. You know, they have good people. I mean, they're working together for so long now. It's like they got a good rhythm together. I'm watching their chat, and it's pretty wild to see the cohesiveness. All right. I like building stuff on top of mountains. I think it's cool. I think it's very, very cool. I came in a little slow. I should have came in steep, but that's okay.
Request granted.
So the whole mountain was chopped up, and now this gold's biological is sitting on it. Anyway, no one really can play as much as I can play. I don't know.
Landing gear deployed.
I've not seen people that were playing every day and they just decided to take off and not playing anymore.
Engines disengaged.
So there we are. So this is what it looks like, but it's a smaller settlement. This one's a medium. This is a medium. Anyway. Oh, I didn't need that much aluminum. I just needed 1214. I have to take the rest back. Okay. Basic medicines, building fabricators, ceramic composites. Good morning, Simon. Computer components. Okay, liquid oxygen 702, steel 1890. Alright.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged. Frameshift drive charging.
What? What do you mean the Dodec is on sale, 50% off?
4, 3, 2.
Alright, brother, take care, Zachary. The Dodec on sale, 50% off, and I have wonderful Victoria telling me this. Let's see. 50% off. Are you kidding? That's a wonderful thing. Stations. Wow. 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 Yeah, but where am I gonna build it? Because okay, I buy it, but where am I gonna build it? I don't have a place to put it. So I've already built one, and it's pretty hard to build. Yeah, save your arcs. I'm glad they're kind of coming to their senses, because the prices are just too much, very high. And actually, there are less people playing now. It's like people in my squadron are waiting for operations, and like they refuse to play. 25,000. Wow. They should just reduce it completely. Just leave it at 25,000.
Delta Romeo Alpha. Greetings, Commander. Please approach the station at a safe speed and be mindful of other pilots in the area. Access granted. Set down on landing pad 40. Automated docking approved.
Okay. I just pushed the system past the minimum control score, and I just reset, so kind of guessing it's a waste of time doing that. Waste of time pushing past control score? Minimum control score? Is that what you're saying? And you weren't able to gain control of the system? Or it hasn't... Are you looking at the galactic map? Because sometimes they don't actually adjust the galactic map. Like they're behind. Takes a couple of days. Okay, so I need 1890 steel. Let's go for steel. Oh shit. If you look at the galactic map, they don't update automatically, Victoria. It might take it might be tomorrow before you see it. Yeah, if you actually pushed it past control, you should have gotten it. And Mayhan should have gotten it. You're in the system now, and it doesn't say Mayhan, right? It doesn't say that he controls it. I don't know what to say. Now, did you push it past the first part or the second one? There's like two locations. There's two on that bar we look at. Okay, so I need to buy steel. Okay, I don't know what to say. Right, the conflict threat, and the second is the minimum control score. And you said you pushed it past there, and it's not controlled. Did somebody dump something like a bunch of merits, like at the very end? So it could be uncontrolled. I don't know what to say. Maybe it's a bug. A lot of bugs in power play. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. All I can say is sorry about that, but I have no clue.
You are clear of the station. Flight control out.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, 50,000 is a lot for the Dodec, especially when you get nothing out of it. You know?
Orbital flight engaged.
Yeah, that's why I don't mess with the control scores or anything like that. I just use the power play for the care packages. Care packages, the modules. If I get the modules, then it's just care packages.
Docking request granted. Landing gear deployed.
Okay.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Well, thanks for letting us know about the reduction of Dodec price. That's really, really cool. So we have 25,000 for the Dodec now. I mean, it would be good because it's pay to skip, you know, so you're skipping the construction. So the only viable place would be if there's like, if you found a system where you can just colonize. And put a Dodec there. Man, just too many things. 702 liquid oxygen. Too many things. Alright, so let's get liquid oxygen and steel. Liquid oxygen and steel. 592 and 702. 25 billion credits? What do you mean? Oh, are you talking about my stuff? I have more, dude. I have 10 accounts, and they each have around average 5. And then I have fleet carriers, and I have in the bank, squadron carrier. All in all, it's probably maybe like 200 billion, but with all the assets and everything, it's about 200 maybe. But who's counting? Victoria probably has more. Victoria has a lot more. Although somebody said that on the forums Dodec shows are an option in Colonizer even though they haven't bought it. Oh, you started playing 4 days ago. Good for you. Nice. Making your first is not hard. You've got to shoot for the fleet carrier. If you get the fleet carrier, then after that, it's like money just rolls in. How I changed the game language to English. I don't know, Simon. I really don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. Look around in the settings, but I can't tell you because that's something I'm not familiar with. I'm just upset that I can't store materials anywhere. Yeah, I'm with you. You know, all you can do is materials. You mean like Odyssey materials? Well, get yourself in a squadron, and then more than likely the squadron leader can help you with Odyssey materials and all that stuff. So, the commodities, okay, yeah. The squadron should have squadron bank, and you can store stuff there. Because I go catch some stuff and I can't keep it anywhere. Yeah, that's the problem. You can only like the only things you could store are ingredients, Odyssey materials, and Horizon materials. Yeah. Yeah, dude. It'll say illegal mission. It'll say in the description. You have to read the whole description. It'll say illegal mission. So, for instance, if I go right now to mission board and they give me an illegal mission, it'll say, let's say combat. Okay, you see how these are okay because they have the balance, right? So this is okay. You see, this doesn't say illegal. But as soon as you go to this one, kill Anafa's faction civilians. You see in the corner there, the left-hand corner says illegal mission. Okay? You gotta read the whole thing. See what it's wanting to give you. Right? You gotta kill 15 civilians of Anafa's company. Okay? But it's an illegal mission. Okay, so you're gonna get bounties on your head. Alright, so I'm at Golden Spike. And so I need 702 liquid oxygen. And then 592 steel. Okay. Back down we go. Sometimes it's okay to do an illegal mission if you know you're not gonna play this account for like a week, or you might not, because you're gonna have to just like leave your computer on so you can get the notoriety taken off, and that comes out like 1 point per 2 hours. Notoriety means that now you're infamous, so you're gonna have NPC bounty hunters coming after your ass. Also, if you have bounties on you,
All clear. Flight control signing off.
they're gonna come after you. So notoriety and bounties are very, very bad. There's a jail. You do get sent to jail, but it's not like a regular jail. You just pay the fine and just go. Not a big deal. But that might be the case, but the notoriety doesn't come off. So even though you go to jail, you'll still have notoriety. So you'll still have bounty hunters after you. And some stations won't accept you because you got notoriety. Shit. Coming in too steep. Uh-oh. I got an NPC pilot behind me.
Orbital flight engaged.
Actually, this week I have to do some exploration. I have to do my 5,000 light year run. And since the Dodec is for sale, I should have done it tonight. I actually should have ran. How long is that going to stay like that? Because that's a pretty good price. $17 instead of $35. Yeah, I have to do the 5K run. But I got a Dodex, so I might just jump with my fleet carrier 5K or my other fleet carriers. And then find a location. Because you don't need to actually travel the whole way. You just have to pop your head and do one system jump at 5,000 light years. So what I mean is, let's say you have someone take you, fleet carrier. So you go 5,000 light years, and then you get out of the fleet carrier, and you just jump one system, and that'll count as 5,000 light years.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Even though you're in a fleet carrier for the whole time. Alright. Cool. This is almost constructed. That's cool. So we got building fabricators. Let's see. Let's go get another picture. Once we get to the station, go get another picture.
Landing gear retracted.
Yeah, I gotta do the 5,000K run. So you don't have a squadron? You're not looking for a squadron? The LMFOAOZ, I don't even know what. LMF. We just call you MF. MFer. The LMF. You don't have a squadron?
Charging.
You're not looking for a squadron, or you want to build your own squadron?
4, 3, 2, 1.
The
Engage.
MFer is the MFer is okay. So you're an MFer, huh? Okay, cool. Glad to meet another MFer. Yeah. If you got a squadron, you usually squadrons. I don't have one, but I could be open to join a squadron. Yeah. I'm taking names. Like Zyman, he's brand new. He just started playing a few days ago, a week ago, or something like that. So if I do the 5,000K run, I'm probably gonna take Zyman with me anyway. Can you show me the DSS, please? How to use it myself? Okay. First of all, Zyman, pay attention. Pay attention, okay? You're paying for us to join? Nice. There is no joining fee, Sonic Boom. Come on, dude. You know that. I give away more stuff than people give me. Tons of materials on my squadron carrier, and I'm really hung up on people getting their ground stuff, the guns, and their armor, so they can go and do ground stuff. Because it looks like that's going to be the future, right? So 2 months from now, that's going to be what all the actual missions are going to be about. It's going to be ground stuff. So what we want to do is make sure you have your ground stuff. All right, so let's show you how to do the DSS, okay? Oh my God, you kidding? I'm sorry for you. Where are you at in that process, Professor Palin's process? Where are you at that? Are you at the 5,000 light year thing? You have to do the 5,000 light year? Okay. Yeah, I know, but that could be done in a few hours, actually. You just sit your ass on a fleet carrier, and then when you get to the 5,000 thing, it's like you just stick your head out of the fleet carrier, jump one system, and you got your 5,000. Okay. Number 1, you have to have the DSS in the fire group. Okay? You have to have the shit, I don't have it. You have to have the DSS in the fire group. Let me go to my other ship. Where am I at? Inventory. Okay, I got 0 inventory. All right, let me go get my other ship, because the other ship has the DSS, the scanner on it. No. Golden Spike. Okay. No, I'm showing Zyman how to scan. He's brand new. Zyman's brand new. He just started. And he is learning how to play the game. And I want to show him how to do DSS scanning, right? But my squadron is the goal. Hold on a second. I don't even know what the hell is the name of my squadron. Where's Jack? He tells me everything. The Order of the Dragon. Okay. The Order of Dragon. That's my squadron. So if you want to join, it's DRKK. And I have plenty of materials except for chemical processors. The chemical processors you can get, they're pretty easy to get. Look at my description, and it can tell you where to go to get chemical processors. Look in the description of my videos, and you can say,
be mindful of other pilots in the area.
yeah, DRKK is the call sign.
Landing permission denied.
Come on,
Resubmit
fuck,
within
where am I
7,500
at?
meters.
Come on.
Access denied. Resubmit within range.
Okay,
Request
let me do this
approved.
scan for you.
Arrival on landing pad
It's very
25.
easy, man.
Automated document.
Just imagine that everything that you have in outfitting can be put in the fire group. Okay? So the fire group is this thing here. Like, you have data link scan, you have a scan in your ship, and you can have a composite scan. You can scan asteroids with this. The D-scan is something that all ships have, and it's more or less just, it's kind of like scanning the system to see what the system has, but it's not really telling you individual planets what they have, right? So the D-scanner is a system scanner. Okay, so the D-scanner and the DSS should be on the same, detailed surface scanner should be in the same fire group. Okay, because you're actually doing exploration, right? All right, so let's take a look. Now this planet I've already scanned, so we're gonna have to go somewhere else to scan a different planet.
Landing gear deployed.
And the best way to do something, Simon, is just to do it. Even if you make mistakes, it's okay. It's just a game, right? I don't see the chemical process on the description. Chemical processors are gonna. You want to get. Pharmaceutical isolators. The chemical processors are a lower grade of the pharmaceutical isolators. Okay. So you can find the pharmaceutical. It's the first line: alliance or independent systems in outbreak, and then high population. So go to Nara and do yeah, you can actually trade. So if you have pharmaceutical isolators, you can trade down and get chemical processors. Let me get my other ship. I think they're in the same list, but I'm sure they are. I'm sure they're there. Yeah, just trade down. If you have pharmaceutical, so the best thing to do is run this list and get all the high-end stuff maxed out. And then if you need something low-end, then you just trade down to those items. You trade down. Okay. Yeah, I should actually post it in chat. So, in the forums or whatever. Because if you need a squadron, the best way to go. I got like 10 accounts. Yeah, exactly. Right, exactly. Trade from 4 to 2. So a high end one to a low end one, and you get a lot. For one, you get a ton. You know, so you'll be fine. All right, so let's go show Zyman how to scan. So you got your DSS, the fire group. It should be in a fire group. So for instance, I have my multi-cannons in one fire group, 1 and 2 being the mouse keys, right? 1 and 2 mouse keys. Now if you set up your HOTAS differently, that's up to you. But if you notice, the B column has a surface scanner and the D scanner, right? D scanner is 1 and the surface scanner is 2. So the first thing I go and do when I'm going exploration is hit the D scanner, right? So I can see what I'm gonna scan in the system. So let's go and let's go to a planet that I haven't scanned yet. Yeah, let's go to 6. It's close by anyway.
Charging.
You are clear of the station. Flight control out.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So you gotta put first. You gotta put the DSS in the fire group. Have it in the fire group, right? You gotta have that in the fire group in order to scan. Let's just get there a little bit faster. Shit. I knew I was gonna do that. Yeah, I might go out 5,000 light years and then just build a dodec once I found the system over there. Because the dodecs are half price. Okay, so pay attention, Simon. Now I'm coming up to a planet. Right, this is A6. Okay, so I'm gonna scan it. So I'm gonna... I like to look at the light side, because if I find stuff on it, like bacterium or anything else, funticuli, then I want to land on the planet and scan the actual plants. So I'm just close enough, right? You see how it's combat mode, analysis mode in the upper right hand corner? You got to be in analysis mode. Okay, you got to be in analysis mode. Press the N key to move through the key bindings, right? The fire groups. The N key will move through the fire groups. So right now I'm at surface scanner. It doesn't matter. It's up to you. Okay? Here's why I say this, because here's how you actually scan. Now I'm going to press my right mouse button and I'm going into DSS. You notice the DSS in the right hand corner? I'm going to DSS. So you see this targeting? That's the targeting, that little circle. So I want to do, you see that little line? I want to be like this. Just like that. I want to be in that little circle. That little line should be there. It doesn't really matter. Just now this, when I put the line at the edge of this, that means it's going towards the back. And if I put the circle there, it's going to do the center. Okay? That's it. That's all it takes. That's the second mouse key. Second mouse key.
Surface scan complete.
Okay, second mouse key. Okay, so there's nothing on this planet. Is there anything on this planet? No, there's nothing on this planet. So I just scanned it, right? Let's do another one. Let's find another one and scan it. Let's go to, that was 6. You know what? Let's see. Hold on. Now, notice what I do if I press the but I put the bindings like this, dude. Fire group, you can put whatever you want. I put 1 as a D scanner and 2 as a surface scanner, right? There are 3 extra primary and secondary fire keys in the settings specifically for DSS and not for the... I don't know. What do you mean? Are there 3 extra primary and secondary fire keys in the settings specifically for DSS and not the fire groups? I don't know. I don't understand your question. In the fire groups, you only have, you see the names on the left hand side here. It says utility. Okay. To view front and back. I click and the probe targeting interface does not open. Okay, I don't know what you did with your system. The little screen thing. Okay, let's go to another one. This game shouldn't be that hard to set up, Simon. I don't understand why it's so hard for you. To view the front and back. You can't view the back of the planet. It's only front end. Front of the body and back of the body are different views. Yeah. And actually you're looking at the back end. And when you're trying to hit the back side, I showed you where to go. I'm gonna show you again. You can view it from the back side? I wish I knew that. Okay, 8 years playing this, I didn't know that. How can you view the backside? Alright, let's see. I'm coming close to this planet. A3. See, I told you Jack knows everything. Alright, let me look. I never actually look for that button. I always hit the 100% and I move on. Alright, let's see. I'm good enough. I get close enough. Just close enough to be able to make a scan. Yeah, it should be good right there. Alright. I'm hitting my right mouse key. Okay, so I'm looking at front view. Oh, yeah. Front view, planet side. Blank space, toggle planet side. Front view. How do you see back view? Front view, back view. Let me see. Oh, okay, so that's the back view. I see now. Once the probe has been launched, then you can look at the back view. Okay. So I'm hitting the right key, and I just basically keep that little line around the circle. Boom. There you go. Yeah, it's on the bottom. Mouse 3. I didn't even see that, man. Cool. Very nice. Let's do that again.
Surface scan complete.
One more time. I usually get the efficiency target, so I don't bother. So I even forgot that button's there. Look at that. Good job, man. That is Jack, the all-knowing Jack, man. He knows everything. At first you're just gonna do it so you can get 100% completion, but it'll tell you on the right or lower right hand corner how many probes, so you can get the efficiency bonus. How many probes it would take. So you want to be under that number. Okay, let's see. It doesn't matter, just do as many as it takes. You're not going to be concerned about the efficiency bonus. You just want to get it done so you can know how to do it. And once you engineer your DSS, you'll be able to do it under 3. You don't buy probes. The probes are just in the ship. Don't worry about them. You don't buy probes. Probes are kind of like a given, like oxygen. You don't need to buy it. Okay, so I'm coming up on this planet, A4. Again, right button to open up the DSS. Right button. I'm coming in too fast. and I'll be too close. Alright, so here I am again, right button. And I'm moving the circle, right? That's my target. This one, when I have that little line, it tells me it's going to be towards the side of the planet, right? So side, side, right, side, side, center. So this is going to be here. Let me see how the back looks if I actually do this in the back. Let's see. This is the back view.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Cool, I never knew that.
Surface scan complete.
So I got the whole scan. I got it all done. See how it says efficiency rating 7 probes in the lower right hand corner? So I need to launch under 7 probes to get the efficiency target bonus. But you can launch as many as you want. No one's saying you can't. Okay? You can scan whatever you want to scan. You can scan every planet. The best ones are going to be the ones that Spanch tells you are going to make you money. Like, for instance, water worlds, Earth-like worlds, high metal content worlds. Like, for instance, in this system, okay, I have a water world, right? I think I scanned. I'm not even sure. No, I didn't scan it. So there's a water world. There's also this is a high metal content world. These are the ones that can have you actually give you money. High metal content worlds, the water worlds, the Earth-like worlds, ammonia worlds. Okay, so those are the ones that give you money. Okay, so if I go here, this one is going to give me money because I'm going to scan the water world. Now you can scan any water world, any terrestrial world, any world, whatever you want. You're not going to get the full bonus for it if they've already been scanned and they're already in universal logs, I guess, right? I don't even know what VSS is, dude. Maybe it's your German from DSS. What the hell did I do? No, it doesn't take up cargo space. It just gets stored in your computer. It's a scan. It's not cargo. Alright, let's do this water world. So you're looking for water worlds, Earth-like worlds, ammonia worlds, high metal content worlds. You're looking for worlds like that, right? To scan. That's why I asked where I don't know. I thought you understand German. I thought you're German. Okay, so I never scanned this. Okay. It doesn't matter, dude. Just scan everything. You're gonna make money anyway. Just scan. Just play the game. Okay, scan. You don't have to be the first one to scan it. Just scan and play the game. Yeah, I told you, Victoria. It's just that they have a delay, and it's Thursday. So good for you. You got it. Okay, so we're here at this one. I'm pressing the right mouse key. Notice it says 7 probes, efficiency target, right? So I'm going to do the same thing I'm doing before, scanning the sides. Okay. And then for the back, I go like here, and boom. So I shoot out about 6, And then usually with 6 or even less than that, I get it.
Scanned by 50%.
See, I already got it.
Surface scan complete.
Okay? Simple enough. Okay. Back to colonization. So that was my tutorial for DSS. I actually made a DSS video, but computer at work, I plugged it into one of the computers at work and it wiped out the whole flash drive. Yeah, I don't know how to convert the game into from German to English. So that's something I don't know. That's something that maybe FDev could do, but I don't think you can do that in game or anything like that. I'm not exactly sure. Jack, do you have an idea? Because I have no clue. I have absolutely no clue. Yeah, I never had that question asked. How to change the language in the game. But I'm sure it's in the settings. I'm sure it's in the settings somewhere. But I never saw it in the settings either. Yeah, probably uninstall and reinstall would probably be better, because then you can actually choose the language you want to play in. Uninstalling the game and loading it back up again. Frontier loading page, I don't know about that. I don't think they have change of in the launcher. Yeah, I saw that, Jack. Thanks. I didn't update my launcher yet, but I don't think it's gonna change anything. They did a launcher update what is it, 2 months ago, and same thing. They didn't change anything. Everything was dead slow.
We look forward to receiving you at the station, Commander. Please follow docking procedures and enjoy your visit. Access granted. Clear for landing on docking bay 4-2. You are clear for automated approach, Commander.
Yeah, I doubt it, Jack. I doubt it. I doubt it, man. That's what they said last time. It was like two months ago or something like that. Oh, we're improving load time, and it was worse. Alright. Let's do some colonization. Let's first in navigation, let's take a picture because I like the old-fashioned way. Okay, so I still got lots to go. Let's get superconductors, semiconductors. That was 42. 42. Ah! Sorry about that. That happens between screens. Semiconductors, superconductors, 42. Ah, Come on. It's like I'm a rookie or something. My recommendation is, if you're new to the game, find yourself a squadron that you can run with. Okay? Hey Jack, check it out, man. Tritium in commodities. And I have no ring worlds. All I got is the ice world. So it looks like you just need to build a refinery, and you got tritium. What do you say to that? Yeah, right? That's awesome. So that means any refinery is going to have tritium. So that's a good thing. Let's close this out. Close this out, and then I didn't make a picture of it. Let's get a picture. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. I don't do HOTASes, so maybe Jack can help you, maybe somebody else, but I don't do HOTASes. So if someone in chat can help this gentleman out. Okay. Because I don't play with HOTAS. I'm a mouse and keyboard kind of person, so and he uses Xbox controller. So there you go. I think Kix uses HOTASes, but I'm not exactly sure. Polymer 230. Let's do polymer. It would be cool for me to actually work with a controller, because then this way I can just get a wireless controller and just hang out on a couch and look at my big screen and play that way. But I don't know. I'm on the computer at the term. I'm a computer, my computer chair, and blah blah blah. HE suits. HE suits. I don't have HE suits. Computer components 82. Now I know you guys do it differently. You have your own computer programs. I don't use computer programs. Okay, 82. Building fabricators 108. Okay, cool. Basic medicines. Do I have any basic medicines? 28. Basic medicines 28. Legal drugs. Chemicals. Nope. I do. 28. Very nice. Yeah. Yeah, you have to switch back to mouse and keyboard for on foot anyway, so they don't have that for control. I don't know why they don't, but that's up to them. 68 copper. Maybe that's why less people play Odyssey, you know, on foot stuff, because they can't use controllers. Evacuation shelter 54. Evac 54. Jack, this Dodec has everything, almost everything, man. All I need is a tech location. Yeah, I'm trying to build a second tech thing so it could have everything in it. The ground location, I mean. That'd be fantastic. Okay, food cartridges 82. That's actually fantastic, dude. Has everything, man. And it's in orbit. That's the best part. See, I'm missing fruits and vegetables. Geo equipment 54. I think that's on my list. Yep. Yeah, right? But this is the first time I'm actually loading from orbit. So I haven't moved my fleet carrier yet, which is awesome. HE suits are gonna be in this is gonna be, and that's gonna be in structural regulators. Structural regulators. I think I've seen that. Yep. I need 162. Okay. Let's see what else. Okay. I have only recently started playing after having it in my library for the last 6 years. Oh shit. I'm using a controller for everything. I don't know if you can use controller for Odyssey. Can you use controller for Odyssey? I don't know. Can anybody answer that? Can you answer that? Are you using controller for Odyssey? Can I? I can see you at the Mercs of Mykin Discord. Are you coming to Sag A with us, dude? I wanna go up like. So I'm glad you're here, Stone, because you're one of these guys from Dukes of Mykin. I want to find a hub like at 4,200 light years. So I don't know what you guys been. I know you guys have a ton of construction all the way up, and you have to have like every 500 or so light years. You have to have some kind of hub where you get your materials from. Do you have like any kind of material or maybe an Excel spreadsheet where you guys have these hubs? Because I'm sure you built like every 500 light years you built something. You couldn't have just gone back to the hub every time to get materials. Yeah, I'm going to Sag A, dude. I'm gonna take at least 3 fleet carriers, 3 accounts to Sag A. But in the meantime, I want to build these kind of tritium hubs along your highway, whatever you call it. You call it a Sagway. So I want to build like tritium hubs on the Sagway. So so people just can go to these places and load up tritium without having to fucking take the whole cargo with them of tritium. You understand what I'm saying? Just like I'm doing here. This is my first experiment. Yeah, that'll be great, dude. Just ping me in Discord. Just let me know if do they have like an Excel spreadsheet, because they had to build like at least more than a dozen of them already. So that'll save me time. If you guys have those places, instead of me going searching for them, if you have those places, I just go and build a tritium hubs, and so for travelers, for people to use as they're going to Sag A. But I'm gonna come up with you guys. I'm gonna go to Sag A, dude. I'm probably gonna come to that first nebula, you guys. What is it, HBS or HBC 9857 or something like that? I don't know what it is. It's the next one over. So I want to build. I'm testing out my theory here. So you guys started. The Duke started with a highway going this way, and another group started with a highway going this way. So I built this bridge when colonization first started. I said, let me build a bridge between the first one and the second one, because right here in the middle there's a freaking boatload of planets and systems and stuff like that can be colonized. So I said, let me do that. So I'm testing out like hubs, like this one. I'm testing out hubs and trying to see the location of what I can build in the hub without having to spend a lot of time building them. But I'd love to be part. Because I'm pretty fast myself. The system I built in a couple of weeks. And not even a couple, 1 week. So I'm by myself doing, well, except for Jack. Jack helped me with Phaser Ruddock. He helped me with the Dodec. He did like 90% of the work, and I did about 10. So, but the rest of the stuff I did on my own. Let's see. I don't know what I was doing. I lost track. Yeah, I'll shoot me a sign, man. But I wouldn't even know how to talk to you guys, because I know you're pretty organized. I like the organization of I love your organization. 162 and 68. Survival equipment and surface stabilizers. You're very organized. Very, very organized. Very organized. That's one thing I like about these. What is it? The mercenaries of Myken. The squadron's called mercenaries of Myken. I like that they're very organized, man. Super organized. I really dig that. Yeah, that there's what I know. The first thing is that they're very organized. I like that. They're very organized. They got a great system. Furthest current hub is Lysorb NHM D726. Yeah, but they already have a ton of other hubs before that, right? Right now they're what, 9,000 light years away? They're like 9,000 light years away from Sol. I don't even know how far they got. And they're going to the next nebula, right? They're shooting for the next nebula.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship released. Departure authorized.
Yeah, hats off to them, man. They did a lot of. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work, and to do that requires a lot of organization. A lot of organization.
All clear. Have a safe trip, Commander.
Zanara is not that good either. So like if you go to Nara and try to find a location within that area or find a hub within that area, it's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. And most of their colonies are tier 1s, so you kind of have to, without having kind of an Excel spreadsheet of where they had the hubs, it's literally needle in a haystack. But I'm definitely, I'm sure these guys are gonna go to Beagle Point, right? Stone Seal. Are they talking about going to Beagle Point? Because I'm sure they're gonna do that. They'll be like, we're gonna take a little break, but we're gonna go to Beagle Point. They're gonna go left and right and north. 3 directions after Sajay, I think. Yeah, I figured that. I knew they're gonna do that. So I already planned that out. I was gonna make 3 fleet carriers for Sajay, 3 for Beagle Point. Okay, 3 leaving the bubble, so that's 9. So I'm doing 3 more to, like for construction along the way. So I have accounts there, and I'm playing there. Only problem is the engineering, all this other stuff, and I brought it up on the forums that you guys you're moving fast, right? All the way out there. But what about engineering? What about material traders? What about all these? And they're silent. No conversation on that. I suggested, the mobile engineers, like every engineer has apprentices, right? So I suggested on the forums as suggestions, I said, why don't you have apprentices? So you can have a lot of I could have 10 apprentices if I'm an engineer, right? Why don't you have apprentices that you can put on your stations, and they're just NPCs standing there and taking care of your needs, right? They don't have to do 100% just like the engineer itself. They can have some flaws, like miss 1, miss 2, miss 3. So use a little bit extra materials for engineering with them, right? So I suggested mobile engineers that basically you can have on your stations or wherever locations there are. So mobile engineer apprentices, because you're going to be building out there, you're going to be going out there, but what about engineering? What about all these things that you usually have? So now you don't have those things if you built all the way to Beagle Point. Alright, so the rest I'm going to find in my other location. So I'm actually going to
Ship raised. Engines engaged.
use my, because this is this is really not a long range Panther clipper. I'm gonna have to use my fleet carrier.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, check it out, Stone. Go on the forums and see. I actually suggested that because I mentioned you guys. I said the Dukes of Myken are building a road all the way up there, but now you're 12,000 light years away. You want to play some pirate missions or whatever. You don't have the right ship. You want to do some engineering. You can't because there's no engineers there. They're all in the fucking bubble. You know, so why not have engineering apprentices? That they don't have their own facility like the engineer does, but they're apprentices. They're on your space stations engineering for you right there. They're NPCs standing around like giving missions away. They're standing around and you can engineer your ship with them. But that's the best solution for that, I think. Material traders too, they should be able to be put onto Dodex, onto whatever. They should be purchasable. You should have that option to be able to put them on there. Right? So that you can have material traders, you can have whatever you want on the actual station. So you guys are building way out. So when you go to, let's say now you're in Beagle Point, boom. I can't do nothing in Beagle. And there might be some pirate missions, there might be some rescue missions. Something might pop up over there, and then all of a sudden now you can't do shit because you don't have any engineering. So I suggested engineering apprentices, man. Every apprentice has engineers. Every engineer has an apprentice or apprentices. They have apprentice school, right? They can even have like a module you can put into in your station, engineering school, where you have apprentices there and you can build. See, this is colonization right now. I don't think they were planning on you guys going all the way 12,000 light years out. I think they only planned on local stuff, you know. But it's like it looks like a highway all the way, Sagway. It looks like a highway all the way up to Colonia. It's freaking awesome.
Thank you for visiting our carrier. We hope you find what you're looking for. Access granted. Proceed to your allocated path, Commander. You have been cleared for approach. Feel free to relax. Your docking
Also the other engineers too, for your gear. So literally you have to leave Colonia, you have to leave the bubble with everything engineered. You have to be ready. You just go out with everything engineered. Our kids will finish the project if we can't. I think the Mike and guys are gonna finish everything, dude. You're halfway to Colonia. You're halfway to Colonia. Cool.
We've got you safe and sound.
Alright, so I'm going to take the fleet carrier over to my system. I don't know if you guys are going to still watch while I jump the fleet carrier. The problem with my ship is that it's not... the problem with the Panthers is that it's not long range. It's very, very short range. Yeah, I'm glad you told me about that, Stone. That really makes me happy. All right. You know, I was saying before that we can have ship interiors because of the way the cockpit is formed, the way it's designed. They already designed a room within the ship that you can walk around in. So I suggested that they get ship interiors at least started, that you can walk up the plank and you end up in a cockpit, right? As for the chair, we already have the capability of getting out of the chair. We already have that. Okay, in Odyssey, in this expansion, right? We go up to the bridge, and at the bridge, we have a chair we can actually sit in and get out of, right? So, and we can do this in almost every chair around here. So we can get out of the cockpit chairs, right? Here. So the only thing that would be left is maybe something to access the keyboards or something like that. We can access these. Like this, I can access this. So I can actually sit down in my chair here. So they can do that with the cockpit already. They can do that with the cockpit. Right? And they could get started on ship interiors. People have been waiting for ship interiors forever, but get it started at least. You know what I'm saying? Get the thing started. Give people things to do. Give things for people to do. As for the planets, you know, it's time to move to go to the lava worlds, and time to how about water worlds having islands, and we can land on the island, and then we have water there, right? And maybe some kind of weather, but we can colonize those islands, right? On the water worlds. Am I the only one who thinks like this? Just one step at a time, one small step at a time. Not a lot of coding, not a lot of work to do. Just one small step at a time. So this way, people are satisfied that the game is moving forward. That's why you have those naysayers come up and say, "Hey, the game is dying. The game is dead." It's not true. The game is not dead, but when you don't have any movement in it, like it's taking them 6 months to do 6 months to do operations, then people get antsy and then start getting negative. Large inflatable rubber things that pop out of the landing gear ports so you can float on the surface. Actually, you won't need to do that. You know, like, I'm thinking Waterworld should have some kind of islands, some kind of volcanic islands or some kind of flat islands. It doesn't have to have any kind of vegetation, but you can land there and colonize there. Okay? And you can be scientific, it could be anything. It could be tourists. It could be a tourist location. Finally, a tourist location with a beachfront. Right? But if they gave us a little bit at a time, a little bit here, a little bit there, people would feel the motion, the movement of the game, right? That's moving. But all they do is give us ships. So that is tragic, because this game is more than just ships. It really is. Like I suggested, for instance, they did the egg thing, right? Way before the egg thing, I suggested, hey, let us jump from egg to egg. Not egg to egg. Let us jump from brain tree to brain tree, right? I put it online in the suggestions. It said brain tree to brain tree. And we can collect the materials off the brain trees. Right? We can target the brain tree, shoot the materials, then target the materials and put them in our backpacks. Then they came out with the brain tree. And they have the coding for it, right? They have the coding for it. So they should be able to do it easily for the brain trees. What's the difference between the brain tree and the radicoida? Nothing. They're similar, right? They have materials on them that you can collect. It would be the same thing. It would be the same thing. I don't understand why we can't have that. That would be so much fun if you can jump from brain tree to brain tree. That would be so much fun. Or like, for instance, we're collecting all these samples, right? How about if we see the planet with the samples? Eagle Nebula Hub. Wow, dude. That's cool. Let me write those down. That's the furthest one. Yeah, so how about seeding the world? You know, like doing some biology. And then we get credits for that. Imagine that shit. Taking radicoida eggs, planting them in another location, and they have radicoida trees coming up from the ground. Wouldn't that be cool? Okay, so I'm writing down stuff. Oh shit. Let me see. What the hell? I can't see it. Eagle Nebula. Wow. You guys got really far. Really, really far. Do you participate? Do you pitch in and do alright, let's paste it here. What is wrong with me? Okay, so the second one is Eagle Nebula. Yeah, you guys have to have more than that. It has to be more than that. The Bailu Urk. Shit, I can't copy it. Okay, so what I was doing, I was taking the names down, so this way I have at least a couple of locations where there are hubs on the Sagway. But I'm gonna be, my next project, Stone, is to go up about 4,200 light years on your Sagway. Find an appropriate location to build a massive hub like this one, like basically with a dodec, and if it's not there already. So every 4,200 light years, there should be a tritium depot where wayfarers can load up their fleet carriers with tritium. I estimate at around 4,200, you should be about 15%, 10% left in your tank. So many things they could have done to this game, and this game would have been the game of games, not. Yeah, exactly. But there's the other stuff too that you want. So if they don't have, I'm sure there is places. I'm sure there is places. How'd you do that, Simon? How did you do that? Where did you do that? I'm back. Top side of the launcher, click an arrow, username, and choose settings there. Ah, good. Good job, Simon. Good job. So I have one system that has everything in it, and I was trying to downsize the amount of stations that I would need to build in another hub. So that's basically what I did here. So I got the dodec in orbit. I'm gonna build a T3 on the surface. Everything's gonna be in one. Majority of things are gonna be in one location. But the most important thing is the tritium is gonna be available. So it was experiment. It worked. The experiment worked. We saw that we got tritium out of the situation, and building refineries on the surface. So I built 2 refineries. I'm gonna build one medium-sized installation and one large installation for high tech, so they could have a dual economy on the dodec and on the T3. I have enough fleet carriers to carry everything to the locations, right? So once I build a dodec, it's just building the T3 on the surface, right? And have enough materials to build once I build a dodec, I have materials to build the refineries, and that'll give me the stuff for the T3. Too bad we can't buy T3s like we can dodecs. Surface T3s. That would be freaking awesome, actually. That would be awesome. If we can buy surface T3s like we can buy dodecs, that would be great. Okay. So the reason I'm doing this is, again, I don't. My Panther clippers are short range. They're not gonna have the, and it's not that far away actually. But I made them short range. I don't have a long range Panther clipper, which is bad. I should have a long range. But this is my long range Panther clipper. Is my fleet carrier. If you don't have a squadron, join my squadron. I'm actually looking for more people to join. I'll help you along the way also. That's the squadron ID, DRKK. But don't think that's that. Okay. I keep dropping. I don't know. I'm sorry about that, but why is it taking so long to go through hyperspace? Shit. No wonder. See, that's what they gotta fix. Anyway, did I lose chat also? Looks like I lost everything. Cool. Now, I said that find yourself a squadron. DRKK is my squadron. Find yourself a squadron. You can get to a bigger ship pretty fast. It's all systematic. I got to 1.2 billion within 4 days of starting a new account. So I'm trying to teach Zyman that, you know, but he he's gonna take his time, so that's okay. But like within 4 days, you can be at 1 billion, no problem, and get a big ship. Problem is getting the fleet carrier. The fleet carrier is everything. That's the ship you gotta get. No, it's not being stupid. You just don't know the game yet. So when you learn the game, you'll be okay. It won't be. It's a learning curve. Don't say you're stupid. Don't ever call yourself that. That's not cool. But yeah, you can get money pretty quick here. Money in this game is nothing. It's credits are not. It's not the currency. It's the materials. That's the currency. Okay, the currency are the materials, like chemical isolators or pharmaceutical isolators. All these materials that we use to upgrade our ships and our backpacks and all this other stuff. That's the actual currency. Because credits you can get very easily. It's the materials that you have to struggle to get. So. Yeah, so let's see what happens. I'm gonna try to get to
3, 2, 1. Engage.
because the Dodec is on sale, so I didn't realize the Dodec was on sale until Victoria stated it. So it's like I never look at the sales. I should look at the sales every day since I'm streaming almost every day. But I'm not one to promote their stuff, you know. That's another Dodec. This one I built on my own. Well, I used the freebie thingy. It's 50%, man. That's rather sizable amount since the Dodec is 50,000. It's 25 now. So that's 50% off. You know, I didn't even know about it till Victoria said something. But that's like a unique item. It's not like stuff you buy every day. It's Dodec is a one-time deal. This is the tech hub in the system. So to show you stone, what I did here. This was a 10-month project, right? On the surface here, there's a T3 in planet A3. There's a T3 here. I have a smelter and an industrial site here. This is the tech hub. Over here I have an ice station that does the extraction. Military hub here. No agriculture yet. And I have a few locations down here that are actual T1s. I was experimenting with the T1s. This location and over here. I was experimenting with the T1s to see what is up with these graphics, man. I was experimenting with the T1s to see if I can use them in any way in the new. You wanted to get one when I find a system that meets my stance. Oh. Okay. Survival equipment. Why do I have survival equipment here? Okay, let's sell it. Okay, so here I gotta pick up some things. I definitely need microprocessors. Microbial furnaces? No. Microcontrollers 28. Microcontrollers 28. HE suits 54. 82 medical diagnostic. 54 and 82. So I want to build a system that has everything in it. 54. So this way the surrounding area would benefit from it, but also wayfarers with their fleet carriers so would use it also. So kind of like, you know, in the Old West they had those outposts, the forts along the way of a railroad, and they would build a railroad and etc. etc. Advanced catalyzers. Everything else is at another location. Ah, here it is. 190. Sorry, I use the old way, but it's better than having a million programs go at once. I'm not very good with programs. I am good with programs, I just don't want to have too many windows opened up. Okay, so ceramic composites, these I'm gonna find another station. Let's go and take off and go there. Alright.
Landing gear retracted.
Detachment complete. Maintain correct lane on exit.
So far the experiment worked, and that's what I was talking to Jack about. We're doing things together and stuff, especially with guns. With Aphelons. Oh my god, those things are terrible up close. You can't kill anything with those things. On the ground forces, the enforcers now are OP. They're just overpowered. But that's okay. You know, you gotta use a little bit more ammo to kill them. Let's go to get... No, I know Smelter has fruits and vegetables. So I'll go there. So the enforcers on the ground conflict zones, they are badass. They're bullet sponges. So...
Frameshift drive charging.
I don't know if anybody's practicing, like, you know, like this weekend I'll probably maybe take some people out to practice. But I took last weekend, I took Kicks out, you know, and I was doing pretty well. But the NPCs are a lot harder. A lot harder. Am I crashing here? What the hell's going on? This one. This one has, well, installation wise, it has the most installations, not the most population. Like if you have an Earth-like world in your system and you build a T3, you'll have 1 billion people, you know, as a colony. But this has no Earth-like worlds, but I have a lot of planets, and so I've colonized a lot. I've done a lot here. Like you can tell in this part, 413 million people, and there's 13 dockable ports. Security levels high. And there's also a lot of satellites, so I got confirmation this is our farthest subsystem. Ooh. Good job, man. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at the locations. I'm sure they'll be happy that I'm actually doing that. I'm sure they'll be very, very happy. The Dukes. Because they'll and look who's here. Kicks, what's up, man? Are you off today?
Just woke up again.
You just woke up. Ah, cool. Let me see, do I have you in chat? Say something pretty.
something free.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, Stone Sealed is with the Dukes of Myken, and he's given me like locations of their hubs. Like they have 3 hubs so far that I got, and so, but I don't think they have what that I wanted to do. So let's see. I'm gonna actually see, because I have to do 5,000 mile 5,000 light year run for the new account. So I was thinking about going out there to scan some stuff at 4,200. So Stone Seals with the I guess it's the Mercs of Myken, right? That's the squadron, Mercs of Myken. Wow. Wow, man. That is awesome. No, dude, in Asia I can get like anything at like nothing, like no cost. So don't worry about me. I'm not worried about cost. And then there's the currency issues. Like if you're using a VPN, there's a currency issue, like when you switch from one VPN site to another. I got the last 2 I got Elite Dangerous for absolutely nothing. One was zero cost. One was $3.
Didn't you make $7 on one?
Yeah, I was actually made money on one. Actually, they gave me money back. They actually gave me more because of the currency swap. So I gave them dollars and they gave me Singapore dollars, and I bought the Elite Dangerous with Singapore dollars, which was absolutely free, dollar-wise. And I had more money than I actually started with. And the game was free, so I don't know. Go figure. That's a long way off. How far did they get stoned? I mean, they're past the 9,000 already. They should be at 10,000 by now. Because they're moving very fast. Literally, they're moving fast, man. That's a long way. What I got? Fruit and vegetables, 54. Okay, one more place and then I'm off to the races.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship released. Restrict speed until clear of the station perimeter.
Hey Stone, the Dukes are they're mostly German, right? Are they German mostly, or English, or what nationality are they? Or are they American? I don't even know. Nah, Simon. Nobody uses game system. Nobody uses home systems anymore.
Once you have a carrier, that is.
Yeah. Once you have a carrier, like Kick says, once you have a carrier, then it's like, you know, the carrier is your home.
Frameshift drive charging.
Then one of these days you're gonna colonize and start building a system, so that might become your home.
Yeah, I think I'll. No. Did I get all my carriers back? I don't know.
You're not doing the The wine run?
No, no. I told you. I told you last night or yesterday. I was gonna load one up and just take one, but
Booze
why
cruise.
take one when you can take 10?
You think like I think. Okay, different question. Can an adder launch drones to collect black boxes? Yes.
Yeah.
Those missions come with big rewards. Yes. You can. It's an optional. You need limpet control. You need collector limpets. So you need a limpet controller. And you gotta have some cargo. Because black boxes are gonna go in the cargo. So you need some cargo space. Okay? Yeah, like Jack is saying, you need a collector limpet controller. And you need he's enjoying the adder, huh? I'm telling you. If I help him engineer it, he's gonna love the adder even more. 600 boost. Yeah, optional internal modules.
You know, I don't think I've ever engineered my adder. Now I'm thinking about this as I heard you say it.
Yeah, I got 600 boost, dude. 600 boost on an adder. Come on, man. And I think it's got like 60 light year jump range. Well, I don't think I have much cargo space. It's just an all-purpose ship, no cargo.
I forgot my jump range
Okay,
was.
so I did this. I need 3 things.
No, that
now.
was my. I was using that for my gopher a lot.
Right. I'm still looking for the chrome job for adders. Again, Simon, if you got your 7 scans of stratum tectonicus, you would have about 120 million credits. So you can buy another ship, preferably the T11. And then Kix here said he might even take you out mining. If you've seen my streams, pretty much you can make $1 billion very, very fast doing mining. If you have the space, then keep the DSS in there. Don't take the DSS out.
Logan Peterson, Delta Romeo Alpha. Welcome to our starport, Commander. Please fly safely within the port perimeter. Access granted. Just heading for approach to pad 16. Automated docking approved.
He's working 8 to 12 tons on his adder, and I have 1,295 tons on this ship. Look how dark it is. Am I landing? Where the hell is this? What's it doing? It's just hovering. What is wrong with this guidance systems?
Landing gear deployed.
Cool. Very, very cool. Okay. So I need ceramic composites.
Landing complete. Commence system shutdown.
So I still need my original system to get stuff. Once I have the ground port, I won't need that. Ceramic composites. 82.
Anything good on sale in the store?
Dude, the Dodex said 50% off. Victoria came on and she says 50% off. I'm like, what? 25,000. You believe that? I was gonna write 25, 54. And then Muon Imager, 190. Yeah, Dodecs are 50% off. That's what I was saying. I'm gonna take that trip and place a Dodec 4,200 light years away. But that's commitment. I gotta commit to that system. So I gotta find locations where I can pick up materials. But once I build a refinery in orbit, I think I'm pretty good.
Landing coupler disengaged. You are clear for departure.
Yeah, can you imagine that? 50% off the Dodec. That's a big price cut.
Really sucking up.
Have a safe trip, Commander.
Yeah, they're trying to make money because they're not. People are not playing. They're leaving. They're doing other things because.
It's also springtime.
Yeah.
You know, like we had a couple of nice days, but what's friggin' hilarious is those couple of nice days, it was pouring rain every day.
Up by you?
It rained all day yesterday.
Okay. That sucks.
Well, for me, I really don't care. I actually like rainy days, but
I hate rain.
like I can't get my grass cut because my yard's gonna be flooded.
Oh no.
It would take. It's usually like about 2 to 3 days of nice sunny 80-degree weather to dry out my yard because, well, it's more a field than a yard. I used to have horses.
Well, here's another thing. Before this update today, these weren't here, man. Those little circle things like orbital construction sites, they were gone. So I don't know why they're back. It says that they're back. So all my orbital construction sites are still, but I don't know what happened. You know, I have no clue why they're back.
Those things are annoying. I hate that it takes forever for them to go away. Like once I'm done building, get rid of the damn things.
Yeah, true. All right.
Like I quit building until they're gone because they're annoying. You know, sitting on my list.
Yeah. That's true. I hate that too. But they weren't there before this Thursday. I don't know why they're back. Because I already built those. So I can get the construction points. A satellite ComSat relay station. 2 agricultural and 1 security outpost. But they're all back. This week they're all back. Why are they all back? I don't know.
Yeah, I hate them because then I wind up going to the wrong ones because I never remember the names. Especially for like the installations.
Well, are they on the list? I don't know. Let me see. As soon as we get there. So I gotta go back. I gotta go back with the fleet carrier to that system and drop off the last bits of construction material. That will give me the last construction point that I need so I can build a T3 on the surface. All this was for the T3, right? T3 on the surface. I just realized today I need a long range clipper, dude.
Attention, this carrier has scheduled a hyperspace jump.
I need a long
Clipper or cutter?
panther clipper. I need a long range panther clipper.
Permission granted. A landing pad has been assigned to you. Docking request confirmed.
Because, like for instance, right now I would have used the long range panther clipper to get back to my system, and I didn't have to use the fleet carrier. So that would have been better.
They're
At
too
least
slow for me.
the panther clippers? No, dude. Take the fuel tank out. Lower the fuel tank size.
Oh, my elves. I forget how far that one jumps. I don't know. That's the only one I took anywhere.
Yeah.
I usually only go like 1 jump, maybe 2 tops.
If you plan to build a Dodex soon, let me know. I can help. I love you, Jack. I love you, Jack. No, if I do the Dodeck out at 4,200 light years, it'll be free. It'll be the paid one, right? So it's on sale right now. I might kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Do the 5,000 light year requirement for Palin. Go out there, build a Dodeck, and then I can start working on that location. But thanks for help. Thank you for your help, Jack. You are an amazing person. Yeah, I'll let you know. I think I have to wait for the deconstruct of this one thing on the surface on this planet to build a T3, but after next Thursday the T3 will be up. I'll be loading the T3 with materials from the orbital Dodeck that we have, that we built together, that we all built together. Awesome. So what's the 10 minutes to go? You you only have 4 oh. God, man. Only 4? That's terrible. We're gonna have to buy you 6 more. Am I disembarking, or is this just what am I doing here? Okay, let's disembark.
I don't know. I didn't even see it land yet.
Yeah, I'm down.
That's how far behind the stream is for me.
No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
I'm gonna, this week or so, or weekend, I'm gonna engineer those guns, the AR-50 Jack, and the other one, I don't know what it's called, the other mid-sized laser, and a new Athlon, right? Because the ammo capacity is really bothering me. and I run out of ammo when I'm trying to shoot a freaking I run out of ammo when trying to shoot an enforcer, and then he shoots me in my head, which is fantastic, you know.
I'm not a fan of the damage output of them. That's why I use what I use.
Yeah, once you
might
see
need
them,
another
you
weapon.
gotta be really careful with the enforcers, man. They are bullet sponges. They really are. Actually, you gotta do like a combo of take their shields down, and then do either kinetic or plasma. Plasma works really well. 2 shots of a shotgun takes them down. But with the Athlon, I was like, Jesus, I was dying. Short range, it was really, really bad. Short range. Forget about the oppressor. The oppressor's oppressed. Yeah, more weapon science. Yeah, this weekend I'm gonna do more weapon science this weekend. Then go to a conflict zone and try them out. But maybe I'll do a medium size because it is so stressful to do a high intensity combat zone. You just don't know how stressful it is.
Attention, carrier jump sequence is underway. Lockdown begins in 5 minutes.
Okay, so I'll try mediums. I'll try a couple of mediums. That one that I found was pretty good. The one that was the tech station that was like elongated. It's called the Arturia or something like that. That was a pretty easy one. Like if it's a small settlement and it's a high intensity combat zone, that's a good one. A small settlement and it's high intensity. But if it's like a large settlement, oh goodness. So I'm going back to Golden Spike. I'm going to finish the colonization project on the surface. And I don't think I can build another one until the other one's demolished. That's 6 days from now. Because it says 5 for 5. But I don't know. It says I can still build 2. So I built 1, so I don't know. We'll try it out when I finish construction.
Yeah, now, I just reloaded the stream, right?
Yeah.
So I see you sitting in a carrier, right?
Yeah.
Are you sitting on a carrier?
Yeah.
Okay. And what did it do? It defaults my chat back to the wrong one.
Yeah, you're on top chat, right? So just go to live chat.
Yeah, I gotta keep clicking it. This is the only one it does it with that I've seen so far.
Really? I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's
why
the
it does that
AI.
to me.
The AI is controlling YouTube now. The AI. In about a year or two, YouTube will be back with people. You'll be able to get a job at YouTube.
No, they won't. They want to keep that money.
No, but it's failing, so people are gonna leave. Then the advertisers are gonna leave. So they're saying, "Oh shit, we're failing. Let's go back with people." I'm telling you, they're gonna fail. Careless computer programs can run shit. It's stupid. And I don't think Elon Musk is correct in his assessment. That's one thing that he has no clue what he's talking about. People don't want AI to do the thinking for them.
Only the dummies do. The ones that can't answer simple questions.
Three minutes to jump.
And I look and it says it just turned to 3 minutes, like 59 seconds. When you said 3 minutes, am I a minute behind already?
No, you're about a few seconds, dude. 333. Just turned to 333.
Yeah, that's like 17 seconds.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just only a few seconds behind.
I'm freaking hungry. So, let's talk about food. Guess what I had yesterday?
I want
These things were to die for.
Oh shit! Good thing you reminded me. I want.
I'm gonna change your mind in about 3 seconds.
No.
Sticky buns.
Sticky buns?
Oh my god, dude! These things were monsters. They were
Sticky
like
buns?
the size. You know the smaller, them stupid little smaller size paper plates. They're like half size normal. That's how big these friggin' things were. They were huge, dude. They were huge. I was like, I sucked two of them puppies down yesterday. It was so good. You know, this one business that makes them is right next to our the guy that runs the building. And he brought in a whole bunch, dude. I was like, oh wow.
Sticky buns.
Yeah.
You know what I've been addicted to the last few days? Is bagels. Bagels.
Oh, I love bagels, but they got to be everything bagels. Not from a store. They got to come from.
Bagels. So, yeah, I'm dying for bagels. It's like everyday bagels. Like right now I want a bagel. Because I guess it's toasted, so it's like blacked out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like toasty. With butter and cream cheese.
You know, they're just totally awesome for making like breakfast sandwiches. They really are.
Me too. I love them. I love them. They're the best. Yeah. I can actually go for a bagel right now. Chocolate. Maybe some chocolate too. Chocolate ice cream maybe?
Yeah? Well, chocolate marshmallow.
Attention. Counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, that at this point, I need something else. I gotta find something else to eat.
What?
I don't know.
Oh my god. All we do is talk about food. Yeah, that's what old people do when they talk. When they get old, they talk about food all the time, man. That's all they do is talk about food. That's why my wife's father, he's old, he's like 80 something. That's all he does is talk about food. That's his whole life. Food. Alright, we're here. So now we can deliver the last bits and pieces to... Can I get on my seat? Yeah, now I can go. Let's go and deliver the last bits and pieces to that station and then see what we're going to do from there. Do we build a T3, or can we build a T3, or do we have to wait for the demolition of the other one before we can do that? That's interesting. Let's find out. Experiment, because nobody answers these questions, you know? Nobody answers these questions. Hey, I'm gonna do some mediums this weekend. You wanna join me on some mediums? No more high intensity for now. Because I think you wanna do some mediums this weekend? Are you working?
I'm looking for it.
All right. So we're gonna go to goals. Can you or no? You don't know?
Ship released. You have liftoff.
The idiots that made the schedules didn't make papers, so I gotta look it on my phone, and I hate putting stuff on my phone because, well,
Don't you hate
piece
that?
of paper in front of my goddamn face.
Look, I want to be like anti-tech. I think not everything should be on in a computer. There's some things that should be on paper.
I worked the whole weekend.
I like paper. I like notebooks and writing with pencil. I love pencils. I have a automatic pencil sharpener on my desk.
We'll see you soon.
You know, I gotta have those things. It's like too much tech. It's like everything has to be tech. Why does everything have to be tech?
Chick that did the schedules. So,
Well, you know, they're what are they? Gen Z or Gen? I don't know. What gen is what gen? Is gen?
oh, this chick's up there.
They like their tech. I mean, there's some things are good with tech, you know, I like, but not everything. I like my paper, pen and paper.
Orbital flight engaged.
Now that I have like a road plan, was it road plan? A road map? No, road map. I said road plan.
There you go.
Road map. Dude, I'm starting to forget things. I think it's the chemicals. 90s cars are better than Teslas too. The Tesla truck, I seen a video of what they were doing in the Tesla truck, man. Holy crap,
The truck
uh
is failed. I did. There one passed me the other day when I was outside having a cigarette, and I could hear it because he hit a bump, and I can hear the fucking thing was loose. That could have been that stupid, whatever, that cover over the back of it.
yeah.
But you should have heard it rattle. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. But their cars are nice.
No, I don't like the interior.
I
It's
know
too
a couple people that
the
have.
interior is too minimalistic. It really is. I mean, I'm in for minimalism, but
Dude, did you see the inside of Starship? It's the friggin' thing. It's just a couple of friggin' pads.
yeah. Yeah. No, I like 90s cars. Let me think. 90s cars. 90s cars. 90s cars. Like the Supras and the Celicas. What is that? What you're talking about?
Landing gear deployed.
90s cars.
Because it's so stoned at the moment.
All right,
Successful.
last part.
Engines disengaged.
He's saying 90s cars. No, keep going.
I can't think. No, I like
60s, 70s.
Yeah. Go back more.
Where you could actually drive through a house and just have to, scuff the paint up and, fix the scratches.
All right. Let's see. 190. I think this is everything. Yep. That was it.
Incoming message.
So we finished the construction on this, right? Now let me take a look at the map. What it says. I gotta go in orbit though. I gotta leave the site.
The 90s cars were when they started making everything in the plastic. And then for, GM products anyway, they all turned 100% garbage towards the end of the 90s and the 2000s.
Now there's too much tech in the cars, man. Too much tech.
Yeah, you don't need that crap. You don't need that crap.
Yeah, just want a driver vehicle. That's it. I can figure out
They're so susceptible to anything. Friggin' a lightning strike bounce close to the car and the friggin' thing's fried. Don't think about that stuff. Give me something from the 70s. No garbage points, no electric ignition. I don't need that crap.
a car that can survive, or a truck that can survive an EMP burst. What's the year cutoff? What's the year? 67?
No, they're still back there. The thing is, you could still get conversion kits. People make them. You want points. You don't want electric ignition. That's the number one thing. And you want a stick. And nobody can drive sticks anymore, so that's great.
I can drive stick.
Yes.
I love driving
You
stick,
don't want to
actually.
be dependent on a battery.
I love a stick.
Now all cars are dependent on batteries. The battery starts going down, half the cars won't even work anymore until you put a new battery in. That's just ridiculous.
Okay, so this is done. Let me go to Golden Spike and trade with the other ship. So that's done. So I got the 2 tech locations, 2 refineries, so there'll be 2 economies, both orbit and on the surface. Hopefully, that's what I'm shooting for. But everything's an experiment.
Zorgan Peterson, Delta Romeo Alpha. Welcome to this independent station, Commander. Please fly safely during arrival and departure. Landing permitted. Cleared for landing on docking bay 17. You are clear for automated approach, Commander.
Is that your bird?
No, that was my daughter screaming at Mom.
It sounded like rock.
Yeah, they're talking Chinese. That's what it sounds like, bird talk. I actually think Chinese is a bird language. I don't know what, it's a very hard language to learn, dude. I'm dead serious. Super
Chinese
fucking.
is supposed to be the hardest, I think. Or no, they said it was the easiest.
They got 4 pronunciations for one word. 4 pronunciations for one word. Seriously. It's not an easy language. I tried. I paid a personal tutor and for like 3 months doing tutoring. I'm like, okay, forget it.
But weren't you in Germany? There's a lot of dialects there.
I was in Germany, yeah. I was in Frankfurt am Main, Offenbach.
Yeah.
It was, but it wasn't. It was like it's close to English, almost close to English, right? So you can pick up some words, you can pick up some things, and it's not as hard as Chinese, man.
English is goes the the German language, like High German, I believe it is actually responsible for pretty much all the languages in Europe, including English. They're all derived from German.
Yeah, it's easier than Chinese, that's for sure.
I just don't know what happened. You know, Jenka, Dutch. I don't know where that came from.
The Dutch?
He tried to teach me. I can't do it. I can't even speak it. I'm like, this is the one language I can't even speak.
Oh, it just moved to high tech. The commodities markets moved to high tech. No. Okay, no, I still got the
You're
medals.
screwed. You ain't getting that back.
No, I got the medals. I'm still there. I still got the medals. I got the semiconductors. Okay. Tritium is still there. No, I'm good. I just added more stuff. The tech, HE suits, microcontrollers. I got microcontrollers. Very nice. Advanced catalyzers. Very nice. Look, I got battle weapons. Very nice. Okay. Good. Good. So it didn't affect it that bad. I got both refinery and high tech together. That's awesome. That's awesome. So let me see. On the surface. On the surface. This is all experimental, dude. Because no one has anybody. No one has a book written on this. Okay, so on the surface. This is finished. This is being... So I got concurrent construction available. I got one I can build, right? And I got... Wait, I don't have the sixth. Hold on a second. I don't have the sixth construction point. Let me recall out. I need that sixth construction point to build the T3. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. You see the chrome Mach 5? Oh my god, I love that chrome. A chrome Mach 5. A chrome adder would be cool. Why can't they have chrome adders, man? You still there, or you're not there anymore?
Dude, my cousin's blowing my phone up because he's stoned and thinks everybody's watching him again.
Huh? He's paranoid?
All over the top. But at the same time, you know, they almost killed him in the hospital years ago, and that didn't help. I guess because certain people couldn't read a chart. They just kept... They wound up overdosing him. I almost killed him.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. So it scrambled his brain even more. Like literally and figuratively, both ways.
Anytime now. I thought they were supposed to fix the game loading system. Okay, I got my sixth construction point. That's cool. One is being deconstructed, right? So I gotta... Let's see if I can build something on the surface. Let's see if I can build a T3 on the surface.
Landing gear retracted.
Landing coupler disengaged. Restrict speed until clear of the station perimeter.
Acts of violence will be met with an appropriate response.
Alright, so I'm gonna go to the surface. See what I can build.
Reports of heavy traffic around the facility. Please take care.
Let's see where I can build. The goal is here.
You have left a no-fire zone. Safe travels, Commander.
I need to find a location, nice location. But it's all flat.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3,
Should I be next to gold or no?
1. Engage.
I can't see the lines. So this plan is completely finished. I got every construction possible here. So I got 2 refineries, 2 high-tech stations, and now I'm gonna build a T3 if I can, because I might have to wait till the demolition of that one installation to build something else. I'm not sure. Where are we going to put this T3? It's pretty ugly around here. How about here? It's pretty ugly everywhere.
When I build at the poles, or depending on where I'm hauling from. I just make it easy for me to haul. I don't care what it looks like where I build.
Well, maybe in between these 2 mountain ranges. Looks like a good spot.
It's a bug planet. An ugly planet.
Yeah, that's a good one. You see where am I at? Okay. Let's see if I can build a T3. I'm not sure I can or not. Alright, planetary port. No site available. Yeah, you see it's coming up with no site available. Because I have that site still. I have to wait till I demolish it and then I can build. Okay. That answers my question. So you have to wait till you demolish the 5th site to be able to build another site on it, which is something I wrote down in the suggestions also. Why do we have to have only so many? I mean, a massive planet, we can only have 5 constructions. Is that retarded or what? So anyway, I'm gonna close the stream here. I have to wait till I demolish next Thursday till I demolish this one location to build a T3 surface, which sucks because I could have actually I could have started unloading this week, but I can do other things in the meantime. Alright guys, it's been really good to have you here. Thanks for joining me. 07, fly dangerously, but stay frosty. And as Kick says, toodles.
Toodles.
Toodles.